Oh, dude, get in here, Realm. Realm, if you are listening, if you could pop me a DM on the Discord and let me know what is your race, your rank, and who you want Toperoco to play as, what race, and what map you want as well. You get to choose all of the things, man. You're at a significant disadvantage. If you could let me know in Discord, I would really appreciate it. Alright. Our first player, in the top left, begging for mercy with the Synth Zerg skins. From Clan Heroes, it is Juvator. You know, I say it every time, guys, but hot damn do those Synth Zerg skins look incredible. Ugh, look at them. Man, they're so sick. I'll think about it. Great, let me know after the game. And the player in the bottom right, considering mercy but not promising it. Playing as Terran this time, it is our Master's Coach, the undefeated, the undefiled, the unscarred, the unsullied. It is Toperoco. Play 101. So this tournament is a bunch of Platinum and Diamond players playing against Toperoco with the hopes of beating him. It's like a fun little way for the students. Fun way for the students to try and unseat their master, if you will. If you want to, you can see exclamation point match, and you can see that he's had a whole wave of exclamation point matches, rather. You can see that he's had a whole wave of Diamond and Platinum players doing their best today. Bless their hearts. They've all been trying. Toperoco is a Diamond player. It should be updated here in the bottom corner. He is a Diamond 3 player. There you go. No, sorry, Toperoco, Masters 1. Juvator is a Diamond 3 player. I'm dumb. Yeah, Toperoco, Masters 1. Sorry, Juvator, Diamond 3. I've only been leaving the race indicator here because Toperoco's been playing all day. Alright, Juvator's Overlord is in place here. Going to scout out the early command center on the low ground. Is going to see the factory and the reactor on it as well. Would not be surprised if Toperoco's swapped over after he gets... Oh, getting a Marine out early. That's interesting. Okay. Reaper with 1 kill. I must have missed a Reaper kill somewhere. But nice play by Juvator there, using the links to zone out that Reaper as the drone does get down to start that third base. So his timings are still going to be completely on point as he continues to work through his build order. We can see his metabolic boost for his Zerglings about halfway done, and another round of drones maynarding down to this natural expansion. Stim pack started for Toperoco, which means that he is in fact probably not going to swap over. Lag. Are we alright? Okay, I think we're alright. Which means that he's probably, not going to swap over this factory or anything. The reactor onto the factory. I imagine that'll probably get swapped over to the starport as we may be going for a pretty heavy bio play here from Toperoco. Man, Toperoco has had just this beautiful wealth of builds today that we have seen all over the place. And it's great to see a player who, didn't get to Masters 1 by cheesing his way there. He has shown us great diversity, and we really appreciate the teaching opportunities that affords us. Starport just about to finish up as the third finishes up there for his opponent. Man, I'm wrong every time. Oh no, I called that. I totally called that. Double medevac. Starport. Going to be a 16 Marine drop to try and surprise Juvator, whose third base has now finished up. What the hell is the doodad that he has there? Is that just a ladder? Like a physical, actual ladder? Does anybody know what that thing's supposed to be? What is the little gadget he's got there? I feel like I'm missing something. Who knows? Toperoco finishing off his wall with an engineering bay, a double engineering bay. Nice. Okay, it is a ladder. I'm not crazy. And there we hear the massive pickup as these two medevacs filled with 16 Marines going to work their way across the map unsighted as of yet. This is going to catch Juvator by surprise. He doesn't have a whole lot to defend against this. Just 5 Zerglings and a couple Queens. A couple of Banelings may help him out, but only if his micro is really good, and I'm not sure it's going to be able to match his opponent. You see the Queens evacuating this third base. A stim comes in from Toperoco, working his way up this ramp. He is going to pick off one Queen there, but as the Banelings rush forward, he's got to focus fire down those Banelings very carefully. Never mind, Toperoco moving back, begins to work away at one of these Overlords for a free kill, and then at the hatchery itself. Just as he does that, another stim comes through. Focus fires down two Banelings. Two Banelings do remain. The stim still active, focusing down this hatchery. The Zerg player tries to split the Zerglings to catch him from both sides, but it looks like Juvator is SOL here. The Baneling does take one Marine with it, but two Banelings go down in that attack, and the hatchery begins to go down as well. A nice little punch up here from Toperoco, who has now supply blocked his opponent by taking out two Overlords, and also this other Overlord. Oh no, he could have waited for a split second and gotten a third Overlord and resupply blocked his opponent. Doesn't matter. He is going to pick up and get out. What a successful hit on the third base. Terran players, if you're watching, that's exactly what you want to do. And now it looks like Juvator wants to strike back. He's got some waddling Banelings that are going to get caught by these Stim Marines. Oh no, the Stim backwards. It looks like the kiting is really good. The Banelings only take one Marine with it, but that's 4 more Banelings that have gone down to this beautiful little attack from Toperoco. Toperoco working his way down to see if there's a 4th base up in the 3rd base locate. Well, he knows there's not one there. So it looks like he just wants to hit there from the lower ladder. Juvator trying to spread some creep here to find the impending attack. Centrifugal hooks for the Banelings, about 6/8 of the way done. 3/4 of the way done. 7/8 of the way done. Fraction. The armory finished as well. Another engagement here. The Queen's forced to gonna force these medevacs to retreat. Lost a couple Marines there in that engagement, and it looks like he is gonna send them not all the way back home yet. Gonna put them back up on the high ground and keep them out on the map to stay active and angry. Juvator's response to this is going to be Aspire, which I think is an interesting choice. Once you've seen a bunch of bio, I'm not really sure what Aspire is supposed to do for you. Maybe if you've got good Mutalist control, you can pop in and hit a couple things, but I'm not sure if he's got the control to do it. But he does have a lot of Banelings out now. Looks like 8, 9, 10, 11 Banelings, a couple more out as well. A healthy number of Banelings, and the 3rd base has been rebuilt, so Juvator's finally retaking that position that he lost recently. 1-1 for the Terran about to finish up. The armory is down, so I imagine Toperoco will start 2-2 right away. Toperoco's 3rd has gone down, building on both gases also. Another factory getting added on to Toperoco's main base, as we do see the 2-2 upgrades just starting. Extra factory going down, but this factory currently is quiet. Stepping onto creep now, Toperoco. Picking off a lot of tumors there with a really nice scan. Gets all the active tumors and gets all the ones behind it as well. That creep sweeping is very effective. Look at this, Toperoco working himself into that mineral patch, but as soon as he sees the Zerglings and Banelings, picks up and GT's FO. Drops on the high ground, forcing its fight, but the Banelings are able to connect this time, and a little bit of lack of micro, and Toperoco is going to lose that entire drop. What a great hit there by Juvator, who is staying in this game. Very nicely done. Those Banelings paid for themselves. Nice work, as we finally see the first chink in the armor of Toperoco. Oh my goodness. Now, we have 2 factories now pumping out siege tanks, 2 at a time. I wouldn't say our Zerg player is ahead by any means, but he certainly has maybe normalized the score. Unfortunately, he only has 55 harvesters to his opponent's 70. So take a look at the income tab. The income tab. The income tab. There it is. What the? Did I not start it with? I must not have the Game Heart mod running here. Never mind. We can't see the income graph. I bet it's in favor of Toperoco. Probably. Maybe. Yeah, look at that. See? Alright, some Zerglings and Banelings going to start to shark around on the map a little bit. Checking for a 4th base here. They're not going to find one to their chagrin, but they are going to be able to move into this 3rd base. Luckily, Toperoco has a large fighting force there ready to go, so we'll have to see. There we go. With the Mutalists to pick off the medevacs. The Mutalists need to move backwards. He's got to be careful with his micro. He can't lose these Mutalists to a good focus fire from Toperoco. Toperoco wisely stims backward into siege tank range. The siege tank's getting a good shot on this very wimpy little bio unit. The Banelings rolling into the mineral line, though. Immediate pull here of the SCVs, and it looks like Juvator will find no joy in those Banelings. However, the Mutalisks finding some energy to attack here in the main. One missile turret is down. Juvator, it looks like, going to try and get it, but there's already an SCV surround on it to protect it. Stops the second missile turret from going up and is going to pick up... Oh, nice. Good pickup on these misrallied medevacs from Toperoco that he sent his whole army in one place. 2 medevacs go down. 3 medevacs go down, and the Mutalisks immediately into the natural mineral line. Now, he's not going to try to attack that because there is a missile turret there already, but I'd say that's a fairly... Oh, man, okay, so losing... Ouch. A good punch up there, but in the... Oh, in the chaos, look at that. So many... Oh, God, so many SCVs go down. Again, I'm sorry, I don't have the... I must have forgotten to load the WCS Gameheart mod. I don't know how many SCVs that was, but it was a lot. Bringing the total number of drones about 20 ahead now, 15 ahead for Juvator, who seems to be working well coming back into this game. Now, Juvator needs to get a 5th base up very soon. He only is working on 4 bases, which is not enough because his opponent is also on 4 bases. Toperoco realizes that he's in trouble. There it is. 22 SCVs, that's quite a few. The Mutalisk is going to catch this army as it transfers. He shouldn't take this fight. Juvator throws away a whole flock of Mutalisks. That's not good at all. But this Terran army is marching across the map. A couple Banelings here waiting to re-attack this 3rd base. The 3rd base burning down, by the way, for our Terran player. But here we go. Stepping onto creep. The initial scans go down. It looks like Toperoco is setting up these siege tanks, leapfrogging them over bit by bit as he encroaches onto the territory. Liberator setting up very nice positions here, covering a lot of ground as another stim goes down and continue picking up creep tumors. First queen goes down. Juvator fails to transfuse. The second queen goes down as well. Gets its... Oh, no, it stays alive. Very nice. Gets that last transfuse off. Pardon me. Gets that last, thing the queens do. Inject off. That's what I was looking for. Before it does get taken out. Now look at this. Toperoco is sending out a little strike force here, but leaving the majority of his army behind. He's going to try and draw Juvator into this position. Look at this. Juvator very nicely gets one siege tank down, but there's simply too much bio here, I think. And with good siege tank fire and decent focus fire on these Banelings, I think Juvator may have seen the end of his days here. Stepping onto creep again. This minor army of Toperoco, these 2-2 Marines doing great work against the 1-1 Zerglings of his opponent. 3-3 on the way now. 11 more Mutalisks. Juvator rebuilding this entire flock of Mutalisks that he lost. Another nice drop from Toperoco here at the 4th. Going to stim forward and pick off as many drones as he can. And there we go. Responding to the attack at the 4th. Unfortunately, a little bit of lag. Okay, we're back now. Thank goodness. Toperoco keeping his position. There's also a drop in the main, it looks like, as well. With just 3 SCVs now, Juvator is not focused firing down this medevac as he should. This medevac with 14 HP is keeping these SCVs alive, or SCVs, Marines alive for long enough to take out one of the queens there. But it looks like Toperoco has cleared the creep that he wants to clear and is going to start moving forward. Back home for Toperoco, we see Thors popping out of factories. We see so many Marines popping out. His reinforcements are streaming across the map. However, look at this Juvator taking his army, going to cut off any reinforcements, completely ignore... Oh, going to catch this Thor out. Very nice pick there. One Thor does go down instantaneously. It does get a couple nice shots off onto this flock of Mutalisks. Second Thor, it looks like, is going to take a little bit of damage, but the bio forces are going to drive it back. Juvator just doesn't quite have enough juice in his army here to force the base trade that he's looking for. And unfortunately, oh man, these transferring drones all going to get taken down. Very nice. And this 3rd base is going to disappear again. Attack from the back here, trying to pick off some of these siege tanks. The siege tank lives with 1 kill. Captain Siege Tank, I salute you. Juvator is going to GG out, and Toperoco is going to take game number 1 in this best of 3. I think. GG. There it is. There's the GG. And Toperoco, as Terran, takes game number 1. All right, guys, let's put 2 minutes back on the clock, and we are going to see you very shortly for game number 2. Stick around. What a game. That was fantastic work. Both players with some great plays. Both players showing little sparks of intuition and excitement here and there. Could not be more excited for game number 3. Alright guys, I'm just getting this next one set up, please. Sorry, I'm getting this next one set up. Please give me just a moment as we get Juvator into the next game. Juvator, get out of chat. Get into the game, man. What are you doing? Need a map choice from you, buddy. You can't whisper that account. Juvator, what map do you want, then? Yeah, your mute has caught the transferring army in the middle of the map. Juvator, tell me what map you want, and then get back into the game, man. We got 30 seconds left. We're gonna have to reset the, weird. Alright, cool. Map choice is done. Gonna be a little bit WCS Game Heart mod. Definitely what I want. Alright. Sorry guys, gonna have to put 2 more minutes back on the clock so we get this game started. Oh, nice. And we've got our next player queued up, so we will have a full roster for today as Realm has just messaged me all the info. Rock and roll, baby. Alright guys, again, thanks for your patience as we get this set up. Trying to get folks in-game here. Having a little trouble. Might have to remake the game. There we go, rock and roll, okay. Yeah, Juvator definitely had a shot that game, man. Could have been fantastic. He made a couple micro mistakes. And I think engaged with those Mutalisks a couple times that he probably shouldn't have. Otherwise, he did fairly well. Toperoco opened 1-1-1, I believe. Or maybe 2-1-1. Ooh, I don't recall. Somebody help me out. Does anybody remember? How did he open up there? Alright. And here we go, right into the game. In the bottom right-hand corner is our Zerg combatant. He is a student in the Platinum Heroes Discord channel. He had lost a tough game 1 with some real nice play. He definitely has a shot in this game number 2. All the way from Clan Heroes, it is Juvator. And his opponent in the top left. Currently riding high on a map score today of 11-1. Undefeated in his matches as of yet. It is the Purple Terror. The Royal... I can't come up with a cool name for him. I've had to do cool names for Toperoco all day. It's Toperoco. You guys know him. You know, whatever. He's a thing. He's a dude. He's slaying it. As you do. So we're back on the EU server for this match. As Juvator is from the Netherlands. He's a Dutch Zerg player who is dropping his spawning pool just after his hatchery. And Toperoco, of course, our German random player. Huskies of... Oh, guys, Husky. Ooh. I would complain about that he's not in StarCraft anymore, but isn't he married to some, like, famous YouTube star? I feel like I read something where they just, like, outbid somebody on a mansion in Beverly Hills that was, like, $6 million because they were making so much YouTube money. He's producing, I think, now. Yeah. So, I mean, hey, man. Find your bliss. Whatever you're up for. He doesn't owe us anything. Alright. So, Juvator. Hatch before pool, it looks like. 1 gas taken in the main. Should start that Zergling speed here. There it is. Zergling speed getting started up. Overlord's moving into position here. Juvator going to get a good scout here. Going to see that reactor coming down. Let's see what the Reaper can get done here in the base of Juvator. Just as Juvator's... Oh, good save as a 4-caller on that drone. And in fact, oh man, the second one, Toperoco with a great block there. He body blocked the drone from turning into the Spore. And the Reaper is going to get out there with just 1 kill, so not too bad, man. But wow, okay, miscontrol there at the end. He thought he was safe. As the Zerglings did clean him up. And with that, Juvator is going to go ahead and take his 3rd base. going for a very economic play here. Hopefully we'll get into another nice mid to late macro game. Toperoco with the Reactor Factory now, pumping out Hellions 2 at a time, starting the starport just behind that. You see the Zerglings now poking in from Juvator, going to get onto the low ground here, just as those Hellions come out to roast them. So a couple knock-knocks on the door of that command center, and they're going to be forced down the ramp and away, as actually Toperoco is going to chase these babies all the way back home, and will clean up all of them, I think. Very nicely done. Woo! And a very early armory coming down from Toperoco. Are we going to see Hellbat drops, y'all? Oh, man. 1 medevac, 2 more Hellions, 4 Hellions out already, a couple Marines. Oh, this is looking good, fellas. Armory about halfway done. Second base is up now, cranking out some SCVs. Meanwhile, back home, Juvator spreading some creep, connecting these bases a little bit. I like this play. I would like to see him connecting his natural and his main. Does speed up the transferring of drones a little bit, and you got some queens that are moving around. It's always nice to make sure the transition there is quite clean. But while we're talking about creep spread, let's talk about Hellions just off creep spread. Or Hellbats just off creep spread. Look at this. Hellbat aggression with the medevac just as the 3rd command center starts. So he's not all in, and he doesn't have to win with this aggression. He just has to do a little bit of damage and keep his opponent at home. But it looks like there's not a whole lot to defend here, and all the drones are going to get pulled from that natural. 10 Zerglings are out, but against 6 Hellbats and 2 Marines with medevac support, I don't know if there's much here that Juvator can do. Toperoco just walking all over his opponent. He knows that there are drones somewhere. There it is. Boom. Look at that. Oh, jeez. There we go. A couple spines coming up in the main base here, but I don't think it's going to be quite enough. The first spine does go down. The next queen does go down. Oh, no. All the drones. All the drones. Barbecue. 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 Oh, the drones are pulled. Juvator practically giving it up. 14, 18, 19, 21. Oh, God, I want some Korean barbecue now. I'm so hungry. Ah, just, if that was Samgyeopsal, or even bulgogi, I'd settle. We can settle for fried chicken, honestly. Just, roasted drone. Sounds equally good. Juvator down to 7 workers, 0 army supply. This is, GG, unfortunately. Toperoco less nice this time around. The Hellbat drop really, really wreaking havoc on a very greedy build from Juvator, and Toperoco is going to take game number 2 and the series 2-0.